You're gonna die now.
We don't have to fight this.
I killed him.
You actually did, yeah. That guy is pissed, by the way. That guy is pissed at you.
8 months ago on this channel, I checked out Apex Legends for the first time. This was giving my honest thoughts, feelings and opinions about it as a first time player, and also asking the question, was it good in 2020 during Season 5? That first review was based off a week's worth of gameplay, although me and friends did continue on to play it for about a month, I would say. However, due to the nature of this channel where I check out multiple games and do multiple game reviews, I did admittedly fall out of touch with Apex Legends, with there being 3 seasons between now and when I last played it, as the game has now moved on to Season 8. My first initial impressions and thoughts on the game was that it was a very positive Battle Royale experience. I definitely find the more I play games like Warzone, Fortnite, Cuisine Royale, and other Battle Royale titles, the less fun and enjoyability I actually have. So I was really wondering if this was going to be the same for Apex Legends, and I really wanted to revisit and do a video on it like this. So I guess we're asking the question once again here, is it any good in 2021? Or more accurately, is it still good? So if you are a returning player like me, jumping into this game again, you're going to need a few games, let me just tell you, to warm up. I actually forgot how fast-paced this game can actually be in times, and especially during the final circle. However, this was probably not helped by the fact that I was using a controller this time around, instead of using a keyboard and mouse, which is what I did in the first video. However, this game really does help by having advanced settings for both your keyboard and mouse, and also controller. No matter what you use, the game is really user-friendly in terms of its customization, even with the advanced settings allowing you to change stuff like thresholds, dead zone sensitivity, vertical or horizontal, as well as ADS sensitivity. The system in place here is pretty much on par with Battlefield, which is damn impressive. This game does in fact have crossplay, but the way it implements it is allowing Xbox and PlayStation players to play against each other, but keeping the PC players separate, and only really allowing PC player matchmaking if you have a PC player on your team. Another additional note that I want to add here is that I heard somewhere that the console players actually have more aim assist in their game compared to the PC player who uses a controller. And I do have to agree with that factor, because aim assist does seem very subtle in this game. There's no snapping to targets or any unnecessary aim assist. The player really does have to put in the work, and have to be especially more skillful when hitting longer range targets. In this game, 100% keyboard and mouse has the advantage if you're on the PC platform. However, I really did enjoy the added challenge, and to me, when a game has really good controller support on PC, it just makes it that much better. Over the first 3 days of playing, we pulled out an impressive 8 wins. Which brings me on to the matchmaking. If you win 2 games in a row, you will notice a considerable bump in the kind of players that you're playing against. Also, if you're partied up, that also seems to be a factor, and I think it also factors in the damage and the overall performance, how many eliminations you get, how many downs you get, and assists. Because the more we played and the better we did as we progressed, the more we found ourselves in more challenging lobbies. This is definitely an indication of a hidden skill-based matchmaking system even in casual play. I thought it was really important to point that out during this video, because that may irritate some people. However, I do not find this offensive whatsoever, because it is a battle royale game. Community-wise, although I don't know if this is just me, but players don't seem to ping as much as they need to, and some players just end up running off or running into battle and just dying way too fast. As it seems like this time around, people just don't use that pinging system, and it's actually there for a reason. It's supposed to be used. This is a team game. I don't know, it's casual, so you can't really hold any grudge against it, really. There's obviously 2 possible fixes to this: go play competitive, or just party up with friends. Like, I'm clearly not saying that I'm the best player ever. I don't have enough experience in Apex Legends to ever make that claim. However, some of the stupid shit that people will pull will probably get under your skin and make you want to quit the game a few times. This is probably the most irritating thing about the game, although that cannot be helped. In terms of suspicious activity that I've seen on the game, boy, there has been quite a bit of it recently. I have in fact come across people that are clearly aimbotting or using some kinds of war hack aid. I think this is definitely more of an issue on the PC platform. If you're playing Apex on console, you do also have to contest with this because of the Cronus Max. In fact, I think that's even compatible with PC. It is so easy to spot people even using that because they have literally no recoil. I think there is more cheaters on Apex than last time around. However, it wasn't every game that I got into. They were few and far apart enough really for me to not say that it's a major issue. It is a minor annoyance that you will come across here in 21. Gameplay wise, quite a bit has actually changed. This is because the evolution of Apex Legends and the reason why the community really loves it. It always seems to develop for the best and develops in less counterproductive ways than other titles. The biggest change that I noticed was the balancing within the gunplay. Something definitely seems to have been tweaked since the last time I played it. And by no means the imagination am I saying the gunplay was bad the first time I played it, no, it was fantastic. So to see that they've even tweaked it further to make it even better, just really shows the kind of devotion and support that this game has from the developers. Other tweaks that they've made to the game since the last time I played it, releasing new legends into the battle. There was also a new map other than King's Canyon that I played last time. They've introduced a new crafting system. You can get materials to boost things like shield, you can create backpacks, you can do alternative ammo, which allows your gun to use both ammo types from both guns you've got. The game has managed to stay interesting and fresh without breaking the core thing that made Apex Legends really great to begin with. This is actually fantastic. I wish more games would do this. Overall, the game has managed to stay fresh, innovative, and actually really fun still to play here in 21. Whether you're playing casual or competitive, you will have a good time with this game. You'll have an even better time with the game if you do have buddies to play with, obviously with the nature of this being a team-based FPS game, which I'm going to give a shout out now to Saber and both Snoopietom for joining me in the gameplays. Optimization and performance, although there is a lot of new stuff added, the game actually still manages to run really fantastic. I did experience the odd visual glitch here and there, but nothing too big, nothing game breaking at all. In other words, Apex Legends is still good here in 21, there is no doubt about it. It's a game that I will continue to play probably, when I actually get the chance from doing other game reviews obviously. I will probably also revisit this at some point, because I always have a ton of fun when doing the videos for Apex Legends. And I think that's all you need to know. If you have any thoughts, feelings and opinions on this video, or maybe just want to share if you enjoy the game or not, then let me know down in the comments. If you did like today's content and what it is that I'm doing on this channel, then please smash the like button for me. Also consider getting subscribed to the channel if you are new. With that said, I've been Jaguar and I will see you in the next video.